All right. So I don't know Carolyn as well as other colleagues in the department, but I have a very vivid sense of her because she was on the appointments committee, that actually landed me in this job. And it was kind of frightening because I actually had never had to do one of those interviews in a hotel room. And so Carolyn was one of the three people who was there. And I remember immediately having an impression of Carolyn. This is the first time I met her, that here is someone who is both extremely sweet and a little bit scary. And on top of that, actually super smart, right? So it's like all of those things came through immediately. And I remember, we were like kind of chatting along, and at one point, I think it was Carolyn who asked me, like, what does emerging worlds mean to you? And I was like, I had no idea. I was like, don't you guys know what it means? And they're like, I think she said, no, you have to tell us what you think it means. And so that was kind of a scary moment because I could tell that Carolyn was actually no one's fool. So, I had a little bit of performance anxiety, but somehow I made it through. All of this got confirmed when I got here and, began hearing stories about Carolyn, how she hadn't been in favor of starting a graduate program, and yet she was one of the best graduate advisors that we had. I also heard lots of stories about her performance in proposal prep. This course that, grant writing, this course that all of our graduate students take. And, she was just famous for her ability to help students, put together proposals that could get funding. And I think that same combination of sweetness and scariness has to have served her well in this class because it's been truly amazing. I've seen students just completely turn around their proposals on the basis of her help. And, I think it's because she's just like this awesome combination of traits.